How do you think people perceive you?
I don't know. Bit of a nutter, I think. I think that's what people think. I'm nuts in a funny way.
Oh, just this naive, well-intentioned, liberal Quaker.
I thought for a treat we might go and see a military installation on Fylingdales. I drove in there one night and got right inside and they nearly went hysterical. They had all guns round me. And I said, you know, you're more likely to shoot each other than me.
Are you allowed to drive in?
No, not allowed to do this. Oh look, they're lifting the gates for me.
Put Barry down. Hello
I just come to tell you you've got armed guards here that are dangerous.
Thanks a lot for that.
Yes. I'll just get off then, shall I?
I can't say it's God-given or God-led. I really can't. But I know that once I've quietly sort of thought about something or quietly sat in stillness and whatever, and when something comes in, it has turned out to be the right way if I've given it that consideration. So as a Quaker, I can't ignore that. Right, we'll just start this. See if I cut this into 3 strips. So have we got a picnic then?
No, we haven't got a picnic.
Oh, heaven!
I sort of grew up during the Second World War. I remember seeing houses that had been bombed to pieces, having school friends who didn't turn up one day because they'd been killed the night before in air raids. My mother was a bit of a nervous wreck during that period. She was very, very worried that we would be harmed, and I think that was the general condition of quite a lot of parents. You know, they were not so much terrified for themselves, but for their children. I don't have much contact with my grandchildren because my daughter, there was more of a split with my daughter than with my son somehow.
The 2 youngest grandchildren are here, Oliver and Matthew. Matthew is 5 and Oliver's 2. I just had their birthdays.
So how many grandchildren have you got?
Got 6 grandchildren now. Yes.
Grown-up family and all doing their own thing.
These 2, Oliver is, what's the word I want? Oliver is, he's a little tough guy, you know, whereas Matthew is quieter and whatever.
And what do the grandchildren make of what you do?
I don't know, to tell you the truth. I think they just take it for granted. That is like my children do, that's what I do. There's nothing spectacular or surprising about it because that's what I do, full stop.
We are a certain age and we are grandmothers, but there are thousands of women who are elderly and grandmothers. But there aren't thousands of elderly grandmothers who choose to do what we do, which is confront our government.